Mwakwa POG Media Association, so I'm sure first time and I'll be to me. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification bell. Now, I'll leave a comment based on story now. You can watch it. Now, Sharon say as a political story, say training, make headlines, and your son is so near you, more the heat to me, the jawum. Now, it be Asomon channel so. Nene issue at that chopping board, no so a Oxman, Nuhu, Sharif Putu, a national chief Imam. Now, also what me a British silence on the LBTQ flag. Bila Parliament at me apaxia. Are waiting for approval from His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufu Addo. Sembe na papa ikafa ho. Ye nyemre ne mungu na so ye 1970 bia wakan. Wadwentre ehase o mame. High POG Media.
I mean, definitely, and I can say without any equivocation that the Chief Imam is gleefully joyful about the passing of this bill, because he has been fully briefed about what we are going through respect to the involvement of this LGBT phenomenon in our country and the attempt to really universalize it and make it something normal and something acceptable in our, and somebody who is the leader of the Muslims in this country, he could not actually give any support to such matter to be allowed, because for us it's a moral issue. It's something that also it goes to the very heart of the protection of the family which in the Muslim understanding of things is the property of God. It is the smallest unit of society into which every single human being is born. A family, to form the family, you need a man and a woman to come together. They give birth to children. And so the progeny and generations that are come are all formulated and all protected and nurtured within the context of family. So within the Islamic perspective, as for the Chief Imam, any practice that seeks to undermine the survival of the family must truly be condemned. For us, it is reprehensible, abominable, and objectionable. That is the point. So Chief Imam is so happy because he has already given his word to his right honorable Speaker of Parliament, Alban Babin, when he visited him in his house. He told him that he must use his leadership to ensure that this if you like, for want of the anti-gay bill must be passed. And through his words, and so we are happy, and great applause and commendation to the 275 members of Parliament. They have proven to us that beyond the politics, we can depend and rely on them to preserve the purity of our cultural and traditional values. And I think that my good friend George there, in spite of my disagreement with him on a number of issues, for this one, he receives my greatest commendation, and I think I cannot resist the desire to tell him in the face that, look, he has done well. I have listened to him at the level of UN, and he has remained consistent on how he feels about this matter, and his leadership in this matter is something that worth our applause. So, George, if you are listening to me, great job.
I can see how big his head is swollen too, but really, we'll get to him shortly on that. But how can the Chief Imam be a happy man when you've heard concerns raised about this particular bill, or once passed or assented to, or this particular law violating the fundamental human rights of a certain group of people? I thought he was a father for all.
The issue we are dealing with, I think we need to contextualize this discussion very well. We are not talking about the human right of the violation of somebody's human right, but that we are talking about something that threatens the very survival of society. And any law, and laws are made for people. Democracy is human-centered. It is for the benefit and the survival of society that we enact democracy and our laws. So any law that is put in place, or any principle of democracy that undermines the very survival and purity of the family, it means it is injurious to the very survival of our society. That is why it should not be viewed as just a mere academic exercise. Indeed, it's not an academic issue. It is not a human rights issue, but it's about the survival. And so any law that is harmful to society, Society must really think together within our wisdom, and that is what also identifies us and distinguishes us from other nations. You can go to the UN declaration of their destiny, and you see how the issue of the family has so been emphasized. It's still been emphasized, and I think that as we go on, we can make reference to those provisions of the universal human rights issues that has to do with the family and the right and the responsibility of nations to protect their family and their family values.
That's what Jimre nas Ugusua routine Yakoso Maimu or POG Media so Ugusua Yidin Como or LBTQ plaques. Now, Timemu Phone Ghana Phone be actual Magi. And Yasam go to Akroma. What's what you're trying to say? Mreya Babontin, Ususu say, and Penyampa Ebeboa, and now say, Timemfu Binum, mu practice LBTQ. Omufa hudi en emrano eba bititia so yemu ratmem fo no aso ye Abraham omu ajembre na omu enso eche o madwen efa ho wonso adwen chere say omodi answer obitimi I leave your comment under the comment section for amami
and ye taw chon sign na o hwe we dey ba no hwe kwa no kwa ha be hwe dwuma amobo be man say no wa hwe short whatsapp pono ho. Hey, oh,
I think it's a good thing. I mean, in Ghana, we all know our stance. It's only a fraction of people who are against this, and I think it's good that they've passed it. Yeah.
Now, would you like the president to actually assent it into law as soon as possible?
Yeah, that's good. It should be as soon as possible. Yeah, it shouldn't waste time at all.
Oh, Charlie, me the bill. Once you know they infringe upon the rights of anyone, it's okay. But if it's a bill that will infringe on the rights of the citizens or the citizens in the country, then the people who they do the LGBTQ thing, then I'm not in support of it. But if it no go affect them there, then fine, why not?
Before wait for the president, make it sign them into law. You want make it sign them into law?
It's a parliament doing own. The president to foresee say that thing is good or no good before you go approve them. So the president to for set up in team, the executive members, then to them for review them very well. See say it good or no good. So say if it go affect in citizens, then it what? He go know what he go do. Say last, if he make mistake, he go do something bad. He then go blame. Everything we blame the president. So make it to review more before he go assent the bill into law.
For that bill, I am very happy it is being passed because it is been a long awaiting bill that we Ghanaians are waiting that it should be passed. Because our culture and our norms, we need to follow what our forefathers taught us and what is in the Bible. Biblically, it is good that this bill has been passed.
So the president is here to assent the bill into law. When do you want it to happen? Do you want it now, or you think the president should have some time to actually digest the bill properly before he assents it?
This thing, it has been started for long. So for now, the president has made up his mind. So I believe it should be passed now. He should do it right now.
Okay, so I think it's a good thing because I can't see any of my fellow ladies doing stuff like that. So it's good that they've actually passed a law to actually penalize those who are found doing that. Yeah, so that's my view.
Yes, Nessa. I'm going to go forever. Because you want to know because in Kuala Lumpur, about to say, Samuel Crocqua, over say, Crown with different pa. What make us so bad also share, or buy your day, bear my day. Nanipaka side said, and a boy Yansen. Coming quite on with the idea with the banana by a pa, a choma. 3 years in a swap, Omoyan forever. So no suba. And no, or no, a bacuno wabon to the best and say, hey, me bago koi wamba, Miss Mia, Mbwa. 3 years no ba obesa ye bio obesa ye bio eti say wi a wa wi ade a oba osimi je oba so nje na wasa to so
eti who president president assigning bill into law
mpachan on sen na yes e huntoye na nkwara na mo ba no mo so mo ede so mo yesa no e kire bo no so ba say Ghana pass anna ma Ghana asai no so nkwara nkitinkiton mbo dwomai edu enyuma be hwe nkwara no fupo ni okobo ahyawo enye fan kasa de se kapanyefo mo nan so mo nan so na mo ye kona na ewiase na nye fe se de ewiase e basa ewiase ko nye de o ton ade se he ye tie na mbai fo mo titi e ton ade mo so ma ye ton ade o kita nkwala menu mensa on be ko school wo so be didi ani pa mi to watch man ton na me ko fie de no mo so be di ani etie ye ton ade nto mo so mo boye on sign ye tie o mo nko je ko je
that's it
if you form so pa e form so ntuni so ye da obi ase ye nyakopon time djuma pa mo ye nya mo nshire obi bia ye boa ne ye ta o chon sign na o hwe ba na hwe kwa no kwa ha be hwe djuma mo bo be ma say no wa hwe short whatsapp pono hu o kon so hwe be ma oba nya de be ma na e de na sa o say mba ni sa o ka de prem e yinu mo bi ko asese oba pampas o ba da ha ya di ne trum sa be ma so yan kran ni o say de no ka akra o ka ankran kasa oba pampas no tu nyina so woni ba woni wa nyakopa abo fefe o mama abra ho o sora nyo o ba no one fine said o bra o ye na nye o be wo kwa o se do na be o se to be ambeje because wo pampas o se to ko ga be pamo nti fine pa o ba be da akura sese na nkofo pam because no ho bon nti nti na boy na on sign na eja.
Oh, okay. I think the LGBTQ that they've been passed or the bill has been passed, I think most those doing it, they're not going to process anything. They will still do it.
So you want the president to just leave it and not sign it into law?
He should still sign it, but he should add something that is going to be tedious. If you do it, like you should be killed or something. Yeah.
But you'll be jailed for 5 years.
5 years is limited. They'll still do it.
LGBTQ we na rules na ba no. Parliament are passing no. Me no mo ya adwen. By to me no we na sentence na mo ye we to no esua. Was Speaker of Parliament. Was anka mo maneko ebia be CCS. No be putu fear. I will timemfo no mo. Ba obi ye bia. But 3 years the nipa no we work with someone no say at least 3 years man 3 years ko be ba CCI. Enti me that to me no dey be to say sentence no mo to ma we no say obi ko ye bia. O fall into victim ye de nipa no. Eso enti e was anka mo extend ko achiri kra. We be putu fear. E mat e wotimemfo no so. Ama obi ye bia in case of obi ye bia because say assume say sa wo sponsor sa wo na wo sponsor me na say bia me ko ye bia na wo ka say bia me ko 5 years eso was say won ko 10 years 15 years na ma nipa na ye bia abono hu me kai Ethiopia for no mo ye bi wo mo yes say wo ko ye bia yes sentence to death e Ethiopia me tie. That was last year. No, Uganda rather. What you say? Somebody will be too. Na Emma obi ye bi wo, obi ye bia nipa no hu beto no tono so anase na busu be say eh ade a wo ye. O be kire. Na 3 years there eso anase na aban no so no president of Ghana so no Akufo-Addo. I was say ordinary chance na o sign because ye Christian nation. Ye need sa rules no ye nyintum nzamano ne fo na ya omodomonye ye ni ha no mo de ye nya adwun se be di turumuturumu wa Ghana ase nti kaka metumi aka fa LGBTQ won asem no
yes ye mpanyimfo na agi atum se so obi yes ade na obekwa afiase na emu masotwe na wo ho na ye de esua because ade we no koso Ghana ha pa enye ade a esi esoso sabio ade a aboa kura enye na wu nipa de o kwa koye san ade na yede enti asotwe ne momu de esua eno kwasem ni se asotwe ne de cause esua kura nti yɛsrɛ parliament sɛ asotwe no ɔmomfa bi nka ho na ɛhu nyɛ dɛn ɛmmerɛ mu wokɔ yɔnko bɛma a ɔwɔ hɔ a adeɛ first ɛde ɛsi ba ɛsan de yadeɛ ahodoɔ bebree na ɛyɛ dɛn ɛba na sɛ nipa no kɔfa saa wɔ ha wei ɛde aba bɛto yɛ so deɛ asotwe no sa fi sɛ wokɔ UK na sɛ ɔmo mmla kyerɛ sɛ wokɔ wale mmienu a asotwe ɛda ho na nyɛ 3 years asotwe enti adɛn na saa deɛ wei so yɛ so yɛ paase law bi sɛ bɛma kɔwale bɛma a ɛyɛ akyiwadeɛ ɔma mu no nyinaa se yɛ mpɛ na 3 years nti parliament wɔn mfa nkɔ adwendwene mu biom na asotwe no wedeɛ sɛ nya 3 years deɛ sɛ enipa no ɔbɛkɔ akɔtwa abasesi a enti 3 years ne deɛ yɛni a yɛwɔ abɔntene no yɛne wɔn nya adwene na wɔn mɛkyerɛ ade kuro ntira wɔn ayɛ dɛ wɔn ama yɛ 3 years because 3 years ne deɛ yɛne wɔn nya adwene esu akora
to me deɛ me hu ni sɛ ni kwan sɛ yɛsosɔ so sɛ te sɛ deɛ aborɔfo no asɔre de nasɔfo koraa agye atumu ne yɛyɛ ɔwɛde ne nneɛma no but yɛnhwɛ nneɛma a influence amanfoɔ ma ɔmo yɛ saa nneɛma no yɛnhwɛ hɔ nom aspect no mmɔ dan sɛ ebia obi yɛ bi na ɔsɛ wɔnkɔ 3 years menyɛ sɛ ɔsɛ ɛno no bɛsesɛ nipa no adwene so because ɛma bebree a ɔmo yɛ lesbians ne ma no ma nyinaa no ɛnema bi na ɛma ɔmo yɛ me no meni ɛma bi adi nkɔmmɔ a ɔmo yɛ lesbians a baabi ɔmo fa fiyɛ no from SHS so ni school mother ɔmo kodware no asoso no mu ɛno akakaka no true that nti no ɔbaa bi hɔ no ma ɔmfa ne ho koraa nka bɛɛma da ɛne na obi kasa wɔ TV3 na ɔka sɛ lady bi wɔ 40 years ɔmfa bɛɛma da but ɔstate ade no wɔ SHS so nti me hu ni sɛ yɛnhwɛ hɔ no mo no baabi a problem ne start free ɛdeɛ na wɔ hɔ no ma bɛɛma bɛka sɛ kɔfa anyɔnko bɛɛma ɛnɛ boys bi ɔmo yɛ sa no ma ne nyinaa no yɛ ɔmo ne adwuma yɛ because me adwuma yɛ na sɛ mfa sɛ bɛɛma bi wɔ sika na ɔsɛ obedi ɔbɛfa me to na one day no betimi ma bɛyɛ 1000 Ghana ebia mɛkɔ akɔyɛ ba sɛ mo adwuma yɛ a ɛma me ɛnyɛ makɔnɔ so wɔn ɛna ɛma na ɔmo yɛ saa ne ma no so no ɛdeɛ ne ma ɔmo yɛ saa ɛma mpanifo no mo sika na diska influence ɔmo ebi ɔno mo a ɛyɛ saa ɛna ebi ɔno so wonya saa de ne from school enti me no me hu ni sɛ yɛnhwɛ baabi a problem ni firi na yɛn solve hɔ no mo dan sɛ obehu obi a sɛ ɔwɔ saa de manimu na no ebi ɔno mo kora na obi na influence no woni hu nimdeɛ bi a sɛ nipa no hia counseling dan sɛ yɛbɛtena tum so wɔn enti me deɛ me hu sɛ ɛnya de papa ɔsɛ so but sɛ obi ye bi na hu na ɔsɛ wɔnko J3 years de a ɛhɔ kakra ne de me ne ɔmo nya adwene nti hɔ no ɔmo hwɛ ehu problem no baabi efiri na yɛn solve hɔ dan sɛ ohu sɛ obi ye bi a ɔsɛ yɛn nkyɛn nkom 3 years me de ma adwene sɛ no
mama no wasi bebree sɛ wagyemrɛ ɛwɔ channel yi so aha ayɛ POG Media sɛ media kan no political stories here training make headlines and I hear the some subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification bell so that be next time be I'm there for 2 months on Sabiti Makabia Mammy. Now if you know what share I'm a full friends and say to me I mean phones here say that's an a best a share channel you so channel swams has a POG Media.